Hello guys, welcome to my channel MMA SOURCE again. I am here with you to share a new news about UFC. Today we are going to talk about top 5 UFC fighters who never won a title fight. Before we begin, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and turn on the post notification button for getting the latest news about UFC and UFC fighters. So guys, let's begin without delaying. Number 5. ALISTER OVEREEM. By the time ALISTER OVEREEM made it to the UFC, he was already a decorated heavyweight with title in dreams and Strikeforce. His UFC debut, a win over Brock Lesnar in 2011, went as smoothly as it could have. Everything looked ripped for a title shot that could have been the end of run, but he would be out of the action for over a year after failing a drug test. When he returned, he dropped 3 of his next 4. OVEREEM instead pieced together a 4-fight win streak to earn a crack at Stipe Miocic and the heavyweight title in 2016. A guillotine choke nearly netted him the belt, but Miocic survived and finished OVEREEM. OVEREEM is still active, but it would appear his title challenging days are behind him. His inability to capture UFC gold doesn't quite diminish the legacy he carved out as one of the most feared and devastating heavyweight striker the sport has seen. Number 4. Nate Diaz. He is the one of the UFC's most popular fighter, but Nate Diaz has yet to wear gold. His one attempt came in 2012 against Benson Henderson. Diaz made it to the card, but Henderson got his hand raised on that night. He has never gotten another chance at that belt. While he never got back to the title contention, Diaz still made his mark in 2 of the UFC's biggest bouts in recent memory, and it all started with a short notice bout that Diaz accepted. Diaz met Conor McGregor at UFC 196 in welterweight class, and he upended the superstar to shock the world. Diaz would lose the rematch to McGregor, but his status as one of the sport's current stars was locked in during the first contest, perhaps being able to cash in mean more than the holding the belt. Number 3. Donald Cerrone. Donald Cerrone is tied with Michael Bisping and George St. Pierre, atop of all-time UFC win list with 20. What separates him from other 2? UFC gold. Cerrone only got a one chance, but Rafael dos Anjos made quick work of it, Cowboy to retain the belt. Cerrone's exciting fighting style has made him fan favorite. That is something that cannot be taken away from him. He was always willing to step in and take fight on short notice or at any weight. Cowboy is the ultimate gamer. Cerrone fought 12 times from 2014 to 2016 and went 11-1. 6 of those fights earned him a performance bonus. History will never show him as a champion, but sometimes things are a bit more important than that. A 3-year run against some of the best fighters while only dropping his title bid shows just what kind of a fighter Cowboy was. Number 2. Alexzender Gustafsson. No one else on the list has come as close on 2 separate occasions to being named as UFC champion. Alexzender Gustafsson is still active and in contention, but as of right now, he checks in at number 4 on the list. Jon Jones was the most dominant figure the UFC had seen in 2013. Gustafsson was the first man to show a crack in the armor of Jon Jones as he stood toe-to-toe with him in the instant classic, and fans never got the rematch of such a spectacular bout. In Jones' absence, Daniel Cormier rose to the top of the light heavyweight division. Gustafsson was even closer, as at least the one judge saw it in his favor, but Cormier nabbed the other 2 and kept the title away from Gustafsson. Number 1. Dan Henderson. No one sees Dan Henderson as the greatest fighter of all time, but his resume stacked up well too, at least to make him worthy of a mention. He was the Pride welterweight and middleweight champion, and he held those titles at the same time long before Conor McGregor did in the UFC. But Henderson never got to wear the UFC belt. The UFC purchased Pride and Henderson re-entered the company with an immediate title shot in both divisions. The UFC 17 tournament champion fell in both of those fights to Quinton Jackson and Anderson Silva respectively. After rebounding against the likes of Russ Franklin and Michael Bisping, Henderson once again excited the company. Outside of the UFC, Henderson captured the Strikeforce light heavyweight belt and knocked out Fedor Emelianenko at heavyweight. Henderson's mixed result kept him in the running for the title bid until his final bout against longtime rival Bisping. There was a little expectation for Henderson to win, but he nearly did. When looking at the length of his career and his total accomplishment, from winning the UFC 17 tournament to being a dual Pride champion to knocking out Fedor, Henderson is clearly the greatest fighter never to hold a UFC championship. So guys, this was the video I had made for you. If you loved it, please do subscribe and help me to get 2K subscriber. Thank you. Have a nice day.